What's up, everybody on YouTube? Justin here, Side Hustle Pro. I'm just coming to you with a video here of my September resale numbers. I've been extremely busy, and so I have not not done a whole lot. So anyway, I feel like I'm getting back into the swing of things now, though, right? Well, not really action-wise, but like in here, on the inside, on the inside, I want to resell stuff, I really do. This weekend was the first weekend I had to skip like 80% of my lawn care jobs, and so that frees up a lot more time for me to resell, to scout, to get inventory and all that fun stuff. So August I spent $0 in inventory. So I spent no money, no time going out and buying things like to resell. But in September, I did do a few. I stopped by a few stores here and there when I had a little bit of downtime, got a few things. Didn't spend a whole lot still, though. $74.92, and that includes the donations that I rounded up to the nearest dollar to send down to Texas and all the hurricane victims. So what are the numbers? Well, I got to tell you, it's not the $1,000 goal that I had set in the beginning of the year. But again, I didn't do the work to put in to get that, so I didn't expect that at all. I am fairly satisfied with what I did get, though, for the amount of work that I did put in. So September 1st to September 30th. Here's the number sheet. I'll show you that real quick. And this is what I do here. This is just a little spreadsheet. It's got my eBay income, my Amazon income, the Amazon expenses, the eBay expenses, supplies, subscriptions, product expense, and that kind of stuff. And so how I do that is I go to eBay, I go to my eBay sales, I put in the day range, and then I essentially just print screen the sales, and then I do the same thing for the sale expenses, and I print screen that. That gives you all the information. And then go on Amazon.com, you just go to view transactions, date range report, summary, and then that gives you what you need to know there. All right. So Amazon, remember a few months ago, actually in July I canceled my my Pro Merchant account, and by doing that, you don't have access to any of the scouting tools like an FBA scan or anything like that. So I canceled that, but that saved me like $70 or $80 a month, which is nice because I wasn't using it. I just didn't have the time. Now there is a book sale coming up on the 2nd of November that I think I will go to, and then there's a few more that month and the next month. So I think I will restart it even if it's just for like 1 or 2 book sales. I think it'll be worth it. All right, so I think I'm gonna do that, but not until next month. And remember, when I'm saying this, the product expense, money you put out to buy things for your inventory to resell is not considered an expense when you're filing your taxes, unless you sell the item. If you buy a $10 shirt to resell for $50 and you never sell it, then that $10 is considered an asset. So it's not like you spent it at all, according to the government. All right. So keep in mind that when I'm doing this, I know all that, and I want you to know all that. This is just a brief snapshot overview of what's going on, right? And when I do my taxes, I do a general inventory income. You can do like an average, or you can do like a per item. I just do a per average, right? So the things I still have in my house, I spend about $5 for a shirt. I'll just count them all up and then multiply however many I have by 5. Say I got 200, I'll just multiply it by 5, and then that's the number, that I give. All right. I'm not recommending you do that or anything like that. I mean, talk to your CPA, right? But that's sort of how I do it there. All right. Anyway, here's the numbers. For November, eBay income $340.26. Amazon $292.42. So total gross income $632.68. Right? But that's just that's without any of the fees taken out. So that number I really don't care about. All right. Fees, eBay $115.14, Amazon $165.17. All right, so altogether, the net from those two, eBay $225, Amazon $127. And so if you do the math right there, you can see that Amazon takes out a huge percentage of what you sell, and especially when you're not a pro merchant or whatever, then you get that dollar per item thing extra. So anyway, total product expense $74.92. All right, so the total expenses were $355.23 with a total gross of $632.68, leaving me with a net total of $277.45 down there at the bottom right there, $277.45. All right, so $277.45. I think I only listed maybe, God, I don't know if I listed anything. I'm trying to think, maybe like 2 or 3, but it looks like that was in August. It looks like. I didn't even put a calendar. I usually have a calendar up and mark like each day how many things I list or whatever, but I didn't even do that. So I might not have listed anything all month. So it's not, not bad. And I've said this before, and I'll say this again. The way sometimes that this business works, especially if it's like a part-time thing, like it is for me, when you always put the work in, right? Because if you're diligent in putting the work in, then you're gonna reap the benefits sometime, right? Like I sold a suit this month for like $60. I didn't have any idea when I listed it, but it had been months ago, right? But if I never would have took the time to put that in, say I put it in March. If I never would have took the time to put that in March, if I was like, oh, it's gonna take forever to sell, blah blah blah. If I never would have put that in, then I wouldn't have sold it, this month, X amount of months later. So it's like a rollover. It's like a rollover effect, right? So my advice. For this part-time or even any full-time business or whatever, you be diligent, you set goals for yourself, and you stick to them. I guess I'm a horrible example of that because I didn't stick to my goal, but I did know that I was going to fall off of my goal when my other business started up, so it was a planned falling off, right? So it was more of a stepping back, I guess. So anyway, be diligent. Get the stuff listed. You have to get the stuff listed. If you don't get the stuff listed, it's never going to sell, right? So you may have in your inventory items that are going to take 6 months to sell, a year to sell, and then you're going to have in your inventory items that are going to take a day to sell, a couple weeks to sell. So you always want to have that rollover, that mixture. For me, I don't like to get a crap ton of long tail items because it discourages me. So if I'm not like packing something and shipping it out, I feel like, oh, this isn't working or whatever. So I keep it like a healthy mix of both, and I don't have like a percentage wise or anything. I just get stuff. Like I got a suit the other day. There was like 40 of them that were sold, right, on the solds, and they all sold for like $180, $120, something like that. I paid $10 for it, but it doesn't look like they're selling super fast. But it's gonna take me maybe 20 minutes to list, and it's a suit now, so 20 minutes to list. I'll get it all cleaned up, get it all prepped. It didn't have the sizing on it because it was like custom tailored or some shit. So I have to measure all myself, and so, but that's not bad, 20 minutes. I set it up there, I forget about it, I keep it clean or whatever in my storage area, and then hey, maybe somebody buys it the next day, maybe somebody buys it in January, I don't know. So yeah, it's a rollover effect. So this month, I was definitely benefiting from the work that I had put in prior months. All right. So if I wouldn't have put the work in ahead of time, I wouldn't have got the benefits today. So, and you think about that. You think about if I was actively listing, like if I made $277 on work that I did in the past. What if I was actively working and actively putting stuff up? I mean, there could have been a lot more items that sold, and then that would have just added to that. Anyway, those were my numbers for the month. I was thinking the other day that the $1,000 a month thing by listing, spend because my original goal was to spend $500 a month, right? List at least 5 items a day, and so what was it? Oh God, I forget. I have to look at it. 25, 100. So list 100 items a month by doing 5 items a day, and then net $1,000 of spendable income, right? I think I'm gonna let that go to the backdrop for right now because it's just not. I don't know. I'm just switching it up. So I might make a video about this or something, and we'll track my progress on that. But I think my new goal is going to be work at least 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. So try to put an hour in, because right now I'm not doing anything. So if I can dedicate an hour a day to getting stuff listed, getting stuff prepped and stuff like that, then maybe on the weekends go out and try to gather some inventory and stuff like that, and see where that goes. See how much it goes. See how far it goes. I might not get as much listed, or who knows, I might get more listed. I don't think I've ever timed that out like that before. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you got some encouragement that you can make money on eBay and Amazon reselling things. By the way, clothing is mainly what I resell, but I do have like toys and games and like the random golf club or like the random odds and ends item. They're just harder for me to pick out because honestly, clothing is just so much easier to flip through the racks than looking through like a pile of junk and trying to figure it. And so, when time is an issue, you do what's easiest and most efficient. So, anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. That's also known as the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you'd like. Subscribe. And make sure you keep on learning about this reselling business, and that way you keep on earning. So, all right, I'll catch you guys next time.